Welcome back to Octagon Outcast, the channel we talk about all things combat sports related. And today we will be talking about UFC 317, Topuria versus Charles Do Bronx Oliveira. With me, I have MMA Myers and Svmba K. It's been a while. Shit, bro, life is life, but we're gonna push them out as much as we can. Let's get into it. All right, first fight. We got Chris Ewert versus Jackson McVee. I didn't even know they were fighting, bro. We got two last fight. Okay, so we got two new guys.
Yeah, because Cedric Dumas was supposed to fight at first. I guess his fight got
Yeah, he
canceled.
was. Cause bro, that nigga in jail, bro. He can't
Say
stay out of
again?
jail.
I was gonna say,
He locked up again. I thought he was free. No, he was free. He just posted on Facebook the
appreciate
other
you
day.
got. I feel like he got locked up again.
Bro, he might. I don't know. I know he was trying to post bail or trying to get his ankle monitor off, something like that, bro. He keep beating on his chick. He can't
It's
get out.
it's his ankle monitor. Cause I'm like, I just saw him post on Facebook.
Yeah, bro. He going through the utmost thing
Yeah, that nigga's that shit is crazy, bro.
just to try to get out.
Oh no, he was. He couldn't get his ankle monitor. That's what it is. He was supposed to fight this weekend, but he can't.
I was thinking it's something like an ankle monitor. Honestly, screw both these guys. I don't care who wins. No, I'll be honest with you. If y'all got an answer, y'all can give it out. The other dude is 20 pounds heavier than the other guy. I could care less who wins this fight.
Jackson was supposed to fight Dumas. That was the original fight. So that changed. So
I'm just gonna go with Jackson then, cause he been training.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Jackson too.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go Jackson as well. I don't know these niggas, bro.
Yeah, bro. Nobody do. Next up,
Jackson makes sense. He's 27, nigga 31. Fuck it, I don't know these niggas. I literally don't know.
a nigga I do know, Johanna Denez versus Alan Hines. I'm going Johanna. Good guy. His last fight was a loss, but he's actually pretty solid. And looking at his leg tattoo, to get anything on your calf, you have to be a madman. So I'm going with Johanna.
Yeah, I'm going with Johanna as well. He definitely got knockout power. He definitely has a chin on him. Even though we did see him get knocked out, he's one of those that can stick and move and everything. He do have some good striking, so yeah, I'm gonna go Johanna.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure his name is Jonata, but I'm gonna go that nigga as well.
Probably.
I don't know. Again, I don't know much about the other guy because this is also a debut. But from what I seen Jonata's last fight, he knows how to throw a punch it. And this heavyweight or no?
Yeah.
This heavyweight.
Oh, it's gotta be heavyweight. This shit's almost super heavyweight. God damn, that nigga's coming in at 265. But
Yeah.
like, nah. If you a heavyweight, you know how to throw a punch and shit. That goes a long way. But from what I could tell, he can at least somewhat of a completed fighter.
Yep.
He just got his face busted open last fight, so that's all it was.
Yeah.
Agreed. I'm gonna speed through these prelims, guys. I'm trying to
Nico
get to
Price.
Nico
Well, his
Price
next
versus
fight.
Jacoby Smith. I'm going with Jacoby Smith. Jacoby Smith is the biggest favorite on this card. Nico Price is just old and shitty. I mean, it's no other way around it. He is.
Not only
How old is Nico Price? Bro, he's old as shit.
like 34,
35.
36, like
35.
36.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
35.
just old. And Jacoby Smith is actually pretty good. This is gonna be. Don't even bet no money on his. He's probably gonna knock Nico Price out. He averages a knockdown and a half a fight. 80% of his wins come by knockout, and his average fight time is 4 minutes. Just Nico Price.
I'm going with Jacoby Smith. I feel like Jacoby's gonna knock him out in
Jacoby,
the
I'm sorry.
first. Yeah, I know. We know what you mean. He's going with Jacoby as well. Jacoby's gonna knock him out in the first round. Nico is old. He don't have that firepower like he used to anymore. At this time, I feel like this is his last fight. Jacoby is definitely gonna sleep him.
I'm going Jacoby Smith as well. Same reasons as previous. Like this nigga old as shit. He has probably one of the worst builds I've ever seen in the welterweight as well. Am I reading this right? It says Jacoby Smith takes down average is 11.5
Yes, I was about to
every
say that,
15
bro. This
minutes.
nigga
What
averages
the
12.
fuck? Is that real?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
might- But I think, but how
Holy
many fights
shit.
he had in the UFC? It might have just been like he had one crazy fight where he took the nigga down. OD
He's
times.
had one fight in the Contender Series and one fight in the UFC, but he knocked the nigga out in first minutes.
So
He's a
I
good
don't,
grappler. He's a good
I
striker. He's
don't,
like all around guy.
bro. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going with Jacoby. Shout out Jacoby.
This is just gonna be bad for Nico
Yeah,
Price.
he's an all around guy who deserves this and everything. Like if you go look at his other fights, knockout, ground and pound, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a bad matchup for Nico Price. So this is probably his retirement tour.
Yeah.
Next up, we're gonna have a crazy fight. We got Terrence McKinney versus a nigga name I'm not even about to pronounce. If you know him, you know. He is a madman, crazy fights. He put on fights all the time. And with Terrence McKinney, you know he either getting knocked out or it's knocking him out. It's not going past the first round. I think Terrence McKinney his average fight time is 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
No, for real.
So I mean, like, that's crazy. Honestly, I'm going with the old me would have picked Terrence McKinney. Yeah, old me would have picked Terrence McKinney, but Borshev, it just has more ways to win this fight. And with let me see. I'm just going Borshev. Terrence McKinney's chinny. He kind of sucks, but he's like a good type of sucky. So I'm just going with Terrence McKinney.
I'm going Terrence McKinney. I feel like Terrence McKinney is one of those guys. Well, he's going both shot.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Terrence McKinney. He's one of those guys. He can lose, he can win, he can lose, he can win. He can show up really good. He can show up shitty. I feel like he's gonna show up good this fight.
I think he's gonna show up shitty. I'm also gonna say this is going to Borshev. I don't know. I don't think this nigga got a great chin, but I don't think he gets dropped like that and shit either. So I think the only way Terrence McKinney would put this away is if he knocks this nigga out.
Which he can do.
So I'm gonna go Borshev. I'm gonna say he's gonna take this to the decision.
Agreed. Next up, we got a bad bitch versus an old woman. We got Tracy Cortez versus what's her name? Viviane Araújo.
Viviane
Araújo. Araújo. Yeah. I believe this chick is like almost 40 years old. She's been in there with the goods, you know, Alexa Grasso, and I think she fought Shevchenko, if I'm not mistaken. She fought Silva. It's a lot of Silva. She fought every Silva we have. She fought
some good people up in
she fought a lot of good people, and she's actually, you know, I think that experience is going to be good for her, but the main thing is she's old. Like really, really, really old. Even though Tracy Cortez is coming off a loss, I think her wrestling will play a big part in this, and I can see her sneaking out a 29-28 victory.
It's not crazy to say. I'm gonna go with Tracy also only because of the age. I get Bailey, I know has like the experience and everything, but at the same time, she at the end of her rope, the end of her career. Yeah, she fought all these people, but Tracy, even though she lost, she's fucking hungry and she's gonna come back up on top because I'm pretty sure she wants that belt.
I'm biased towards Tracy Cortez, as niggas in this call gonna know, but I just hope she don't shit the bed because she's capable of doing that. I'm gonna go with Tracy Cortez as well. Granted that this age difference is gonna be a huge factor in that, but she also has, I think, height on her as well, and reach something else. But other than that, I think she's gonna be able to do something against this broad. I don't think this is gonna end in the finish. I'm gonna say Tracy Cortez is gonna take this to the decision.
Tracy Cortez got some good wins though. She has beat Jasmine. She beat that Jasmine chick who's on a tear right now. You know, she also beat Erin Blanchfield. So like she has some really, really good wins under her belt. And 2 wins that's aged perfectly. I think that she can and will find a way to pull out a victory. So yeah, I'm going with Tracy Cortez. Next up, we have.
I hope she don't shit the bed, bro.
This fight is a banger. I can't lie. This next fight is a banger.
Next up, we have Hyder Amil versus Jose Miguel Delgado. Hell yeah, I pronounced all those names right. We got some newbies. We got a nigga from Philippines. All right, I'm instantly going with a nigga from the United States. It's only one nigga from Philippines that's actually a good fighter, and it is the nigga that fought Floyd Mayweather. Besides him, everybody else is shit. I don't need to look at his other records. I'm going with Jose Miguel Delgado, and he got a cool name.
Um, this fight for me, this is a fucking banger card. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Both of these guys have knockout power. Both of these guys have some good wrestling. It's just one of those is gonna whoever push the pace and everything because it's definitely gonna be a fast paced fight. Like I said, both of these guys have some amazing striking. They have knocked out most of their fucking wins came from knockouts. Um, I want to go with Hyder. I'm gonna go with Hyder. Somebody's going to sleep, but I'm definitely going with Hyder on this card.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jose Miguel Delgado as well. These are both great strikers, of course. I do think Jose is gonna take this to the ground, and I don't think Hyder's got it too much of a good ground game. He might not, but I think Jose is gonna take this to the ground just because he looks like he does better on the ground compared to this dude. So I'm gonna go Jose Miguel Delgado as well.
Shout out Miguel. Next up, we have Jack Hermanson versus RoboCop. So first off, this fight is probably going to decision. Jack took shots from what's the nigga name? Joe Pyfer. No one takes shots from Joe Pyfer, but he also hasn't fought in a year and some change, a year and a half. His last fight was against Joe Pyfer. RoboCop just fought against Jared Cannonier. Was low key winning the fight. It was close, competitive fight up until he got knocked out. But in saying all of that, Jack Hermanson sucks. RoboCop sucks less. I'm going RoboCop.
I'm going RoboCop as well. Jack is old. He's 37. RoboCop is like what 32, 33. Jack took some heavy shots. Jack took some heavy shots his last fight. So when you take heavy shots, you haven't fought in a while and stuff like that. That stuff catches up to you. He's gonna have that ring rust. I feel like he's gonna get knocked out. So I'm going RoboCop on this one.
I don't even think RoboCop's gonna be able to knock this dude out just because he fights kind of like a dickhead. But like, I'm gonna go RoboCop as well. I think he takes the decision. Granted, he just doesn't fuck up against does some stupid shit and gets himself hot. But I don't see Jack Hermanson knocking this dude out either. To be fair, and I don't think he's good enough to win this on points. So I'm gonna go RoboCop as well.
Lit, bro. RoboCop for him to be early 30s, the nigga look like shit.
Look over, right?
Finally, we are at the main card. We have Peyton Shit Talbot versus Felipe Lima. At first, I was going with Peyton Shit Talbot. Then he started hanging out with Frank Ocean, became all types of crazy, and now he sucks. He was never really that good at defending the takedown, but he was creative enough to make it work. He started hanging out with someone who sucked all the creativity out of his meat, literally. Now he just, I mean, he got a puncher's chance. Sadly, he took in his fight on like 5 weeks notice, so he has a month and a week to train for how to not get taken down, and he sucks, so he don't know how to not do that. I'm going with Felipe Lima. If you couldn't tell, he's like his last fight he had, but better striker, better takedowns, and more of a submission threat. I'm pretty sure Peyton Talbot has a puncher's chance. I would not be surprised if Peyton Talbot catches him in the first round or the third round, but I have Felipe Lima this submission second round.
This fight is iffy for me. Only because Felipe is the better grappler. He's definitely the way better grappler and everything. Most of his wins came from submissions. I want to say they're 3 years apart. I want to say Talbot. They close in age. Yeah, 26 or 29 or something like that. I feel like Peyton Talbot has the puncher chance to knock him out, but I feel like he can't knock out. Felipe already saw Peyton Talbot hold, so hopefully Peyton Talbot worked on his game. But 5 week notice, I'm going Felipe.
I'm gonna go Felipe as well. I don't think Peyton Talbot had enough time to work on ground game, especially with this dude in his entire career. He lost his first fight and then he won 14 fights in a row. So he's not dumb. He's gonna bring this to the ground. He's probably gonna submit him as well. So I'm gonna go Felipe Lima.
Shout out Frank Ocean. Next up, we have Benil Oldman Dariush versus Money Moicano. I'm going Money Moicano. Money Moicano is 15 days younger than Dariush, if you didn't know. They both lost their last fight, but Moicano dropped Islam. Can many people say they dropped Islam? No, but Money
Nah, they can't.
Moicano can. Money Moicano is damn this nigga from Iran. You know, I'm definitely not picking his stupid ass. His I'm going Money Moicano, bro. His striking has gotten so much better. His ground and pound has gotten so much better, and he's always been a submission threat. Give me Money Moicano by decision.
I'm going Money Moicano too, man. I don't feel like Benel has it, even though he's supposed to be the backup fighter for this fight. Just in case like Charles or Oliveira drop out. I think he is the backup.
No, it's Armand.
No. Oh yeah, my bad. It was Armand Sorkin. Yeah, I'm going Money Moicano regardless. Yeah, I don't care about Benelli, whatever his name is. Tomato.
I'm going Moicano as well. He too old to be in fighting right now, and that nigga, I'm still mad as fuck because Moicano supposedly saved 311. He didn't fucking save it. All he did was give this nigga a free ride home, and he got a fight purse for doing jack shit. That nigga Moicano got submitted in the first round.
Nigga got a meal for just doing nothing. I mean,
okay, he
doing nothing. The nigga showed up and they gave him a fight purse. I was like, what the fuck? And this nigga Moicano went and got submitted in the first round.
No cap,
at least he dropped him.
Nah, he did. He got his win bonus. He got win and lose money just doing nothing, and then money.
Yes.
Moicano, bro.
Yes.
Moicano got a meal and was like, well, it look like I can't afford to lose.
Almost got his head popped off because he thought he was about to save this card. This nigga didn't save shit. I'm still mad at him for fucking wimping out like he did that night.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Moicano. But again, Dariush sucks. I don't see this nigga fighting for another 6 months, much less a year. So I don't even know why he's on this card. So I'm gonna go Moicano. He's gonna knock this nigga out.
If he loses this fight and loses it in a bad way, I feel like he'll retire.
Next, this is gonna be 3 knockouts in a row.
It's gonna be
Get him out of here.
Next up, we have Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Royval's been on a tear. He's been looking good. He's been looking really, 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 really good. And Joshua Van, he was on his tear. He got slipped up, got knocked out by a nigga with a dickhead cut, but he's came back, been going crazy. And he just fought 2 weeks ago, and he's now back to fight for a number 1 contender match. Dana White just confirmed today whoever wins this fight will face the winner of Pantoja and Kai France. Yeah. A lot of people are going with Joshua Van, and I see why. He has a very tough, fast pace. Not the strongest guy, but he gonna put that pressure on you. Good takedown defense, but I remember him getting knocked, and he got knocked out by that uppercut. And I'm pretty sure since that time he's been, he's gotten his defense better, probably more head movement. But I was watching some Brandon Royval fights today. His fight against Kai France, in fact. His fight against Brandon Moreno. The way his fight against Tatsa, the Japanese nigga, the way he uses his knees up the middle, and Joshua Van is just so short, I just think it's gonna give him problems, bro. I was gonna take Joshua Van to edge this out 29-28 decision, and that might still be the case, and that probably will happen, but it's something in my heart that's telling me to go Brandon Royval. 2nd round KO by knee. Knee drops him with a knee, ground and pound. I'm going Brandon Royval.
I know everybody's saying it's going to decision. I think somebody get knocked out in this fight. I'm going Royval. He's hungry. He's been on that tear. I know Van, he got knocked out and everything, but Royval is definitely on that tear. He's got the more knowledge and stuff like that, more fights. Well, they're pretty even. I'm just going Royval. Like something in my heart is telling me to go with him as well. Just by his grappling and experience and all of that stuff as well.
I'm going Joshua Van. I'm gonna stick with my guy. Joshua Van is on some mean shit right now, and I think this is gonna be the most exciting fight of the year,
It's definitely
maybe. But,
the second most exciting fight on the card.
this is gonna be fireworks, and I think Josh Van has what it takes to. I don't think he's gonna knock out Brandon Royval. That nigga got
You
a
know,
chin on him, but I'm saying it's gonna go to decision in favor of Joshua Van.
yeah. I mean, I'm going with Royval because I mean he submitted the way he submitted Kai Kara French was actually
Bro,
crazy,
the
but
nigga with a crazy submission with the legs and
yeah,
some more.
That's true.
But and then up till earlier this morning. The reason I didn't even want to record this video was because I was watching Brandon Royval tape and I was watching Ilya Topuria edits. Joshua Van, bro, he's so good, and he probably will win this fight, 29-28. But Royval is so good on the ground, and he has some sneaky his knees, bro, up the middle. If he like catches a leg and like drops him out, and like, I don't know, I gotta go Royval. But this is the second most entertaining fight on the card, in my opinion. It could even beat the first because the first gonna end pretty quick. This one gonna be just a 3-round war. Next up, we have the co-main event. We have the two champions. We have Alexandre Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France has been fighting for a long time. You can see his record. He's 25-11 and 1 no contest. And then Pantoja's 29-5. They both coming off wins. Kai Kara France sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas like Mike Tyson. His power carried him. But when he really started fighting some real niggas that really know how to box, like,
I want to say I say Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah. But if you couldn't tell, I'm going with Pantoja. Pantoja is just Pantoja. You can't beat Pantoja. The man to beat Pantoja is Brandon Moreno or Royval, honestly, or Marab if he goes up, in my opinion. But I feel like Kai Kara France is going to hit him with some good shit in the first round, maybe some good shit in the second round. But Pantoja's chin is like no other. He was taking bombs from Figueiredo and survived. He lost the fight, but he survived. I do think that Pantoja will submit Kai Kara France in the third round. He has really good takedown defense, but once you do get him to the ground, the nigga is shit, in my opinion. So,
yeah. I'm going with Pantoja as well. It's gonna be a quick face fight. I don't know. I just feel like somebody getting knocked out. I don't know. I just the last three fights of this card, I feel like somebody's going to sleep. It's not going to decision. Either somebody's going to sleep or they're getting submitted. And I feel like Pantoja he's gonna knock Kai Kara France. Kai Kara France actually do a lot of dumb stuff when you get into the pocket, and Pantoja is actually really good in the pocket. And he also has some good grappling. Pantoja and Royval actually went through the distance for decision. Yeah. And you saw what Brandon Royval did to Kai Kara France. So I'm going with Pantoja on this one.
I'm going Pantoja as well. I don't think he's gonna knock out this nigga, but I think he is gonna get a chance to him as well. I like Kai Kara France, but as Trent said, he's not all that good. You know, he's got some pop in his hands and shit like that. But once he gets you drag the fight out, you kind of see a lot of holes and shit and all that. So I think he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get submitted or go to decision. But there's no way he's knocking out Pantoja. That nigga chin from hell, bro. Nigga chin made out of granite. The shit he been taking doesn't even make sense, but yeah, I'm gonna go Pantoja as well.
Shout out Pantoja, bro. Next up, we have Ilya El Matador Topuria versus Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. First off, Ilya Topuria, 16-0. Since becoming into the UFC, majority of his wins are coming by knockout, but he was a submission artist at first. He has an average knockdown of one knockdown per 15 minutes. His average fight time is 10 minutes. He doesn't get hit. He does the hitting. He can take you down. He can submit you. He can knock you out. He won't get hit. Ilya Topuria is the greatest thing that ever happened to the UFC. He is better than John Jones. He is the Conor McGregor who Conor McGregor wish he was. Ilya Topuria is the greatest of all time. He's a Russian from Germany. He's from Russia, born in Russia. Somehow ended up in fucking Georgia, and now he's in Spain. Whatever. The man is trilingual, knows so many languages. The smartest man ever. The way he dresses is so cool. The way he talks is so cool. The way he carries himself is so cool. He is a short man with a mighty personality, and you will see that personality. You will see that mighty man shine Saturday and knock Charles Oliveira out. Nope, actually, Charles Oliveira is having a tough weight cut. He's going to hit Charles Oliveira to the body. Charles Oliveira is going to fall. He's going to do some ground and pound it. Charles Oliveira is going to use his good grappling and try to escape. But Ilia Topuria is going to lock in a arm and head triangle. He's going to submit him the same way he did Bryce Mitchell, the same way Islam submitted him. Ilia Topuria is a part of the new generation. He is the greatest fighter right now. He is the #1 pound for pound, and I understand why Islam did not want to fight him. I would not want to fight Ilia Topuria also. The greatest of all time, the GOAT, Ilia Topuria.
All right, well, I'm not glazing that man like that because I don't think he's the greatest of all time. But I'm going Ilia Topuria by knockout. I feel like Charles did have a tough weight cut. I don't know why Charles do these dumbass weight cuts towards the end. You see how they cost him before. Charles is a smart fighter, but these weight cuts, like, they really drain your fucking body.
For me? Can you explain to the audience how stupid it was to do such an aggressive weight cut this early into the fight?
This is a fucking title match, right? You got guys like Aljamain Sterling who cuts at he used to cut from 180 to 135, but he used to do it early in advance. He used to do it like 4 months in advance when he's on the card. You know what I'm saying? You want to do everything naturally. You want to do a cut. You want to have the right foods and everything in your body. This man is dehydrating his body, right? A lot of people dehydrate their body when they do weight cuts, but he dehydrated himself the wrong way. He don't have the right nutrients. He don't have the right food and everything in his body. He's like just killing himself. Like to do it this soon for a title match and everything. And you can see the shit that he's going through. He's fucking up his kidneys and everything. If you go back and look at the Chris Cyborg video when she barely made weight because she was crying and everything, that's how he looks. He looks skinny. He doesn't look good at all. This is just the dumbest thing you can do as a fighter, and a lot of fighters know that. Like I can see if this fight was on 2 weeks' notice, right? You cutting like that, but that's still dumb as fuck. But you had months in advance for this fight. Like you want to cut like a fucking idiot. Charles Oliveira is getting knocked the fuck out because of the way he's cutting his weight. And he's a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. He's a fucking amazing fighter. But he's doing a dumbass weight cut because I feel like he didn't take this fight serious. And he was like, oh, this guy is smaller than me, so I'm just gonna whoop his ass. You know, I can cut this little weight and be whatever. No, that's not gonna happen that way. His body is gonna be destroyed. He's gonna look sick getting on that scale. Even if he hydrate the next day, he's not gonna be hydrated all the way. I won't be surprised if he go to the fucking hospital because the way he's cutting fucking weight.
Bro, the weight. So he was drained in fight camp. He's just too big for 155 now. He was drained. In fight camp. He's been, bro. But he always looked like this. But like, bro, this weight cut is.
This is bad. No, this is bad. He cut too late, and he had plenty of time to cut early. I
don't even think it was he cutting too late. I think it's like it's hard for him to make 155. He's trying to cut down as much as possible.
And that's why you cut early. If you feel like it's that much, because look at Sterling. Look, he's cutting from 180 to 135.
To be fair to him, Charles Oliveira, it was up in the air. Like he don't know if Islam. He didn't really know he was fighting him up until 5 weeks ago, or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can also like push it back. He had an opportunity to push it back, but what I'm pretty much saying is, you got guys like
if he pushed it back, now you got to give him some. You got to be fair to him because if it was Ilia Topuria was fighting on his card regardless, whether it was Charles Oliveira, whether it was Islam, Arman, Patty, Gaethje, he was fighting on his card, and I guess Oliveira didn't want to give his chance up for the fight for the belt.
Yeah, understandable, but it's just like, dude, you couldn't. This bad to cut all his weight. Like I said, you got guys like Aljamain who's cut from 180 to 135. He's doing it months in advance. He have a whole video blogging about it, and it's not even like trying to glaze Aljo, but he show you how the way to cut weight. If you're cutting a lot of weight, he show you the correct way to do it and everything. And I just feel like a lot of fighters should take up on their tips.
All right, now
but yeah, I'm going with Ilia Topuria. I'm wearing
the wrong shirt.
I'm going with Ilia Topuria by knockout.
Y'all wait for Trent to come back?
Nah, go ahead and go.
That nigga changing shirts apparently. He don't got his camera on Discord, but I think he left the room.
Nah, I'm back. I put my Ilia Topuria.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, got you. Man, I get where y'all coming from. I truly do. I get y'all been talking about this for weeks, and I understand every second of it. I understand everything y'all been saying, but there's not even a fiber in my body that would let me go against Oliveira. Like I can't. Like I could not. I can't even think about it. I can't even think about not being in his corner. Just damn near growing up with him, and this being like maybe most likely his last chance to win the belt. I can't go against Oliveira. This is not even a shroud of doubt in my mind. That's just me, but like, I can't do it. You couldn't pay me to go against Oliveira.
I'm gonna
Real
tell you
talk.
what will happen. I'm gonna tell you what will happen and what's gonna sell. And if they smart as
What?
fuck,
Patty.
and I hate to say this shit, but it's gonna fucking happen. We all know it's gonna fucking happen. There's two things gonna happen. And I know everybody gonna be like, oh, that fucker ain't been fighting. Ilya Topuria win this belt. They don't give a fuck who's next. They're gonna make him fight Conor McGregor just for the money and for the pay-per-view.
Nah,
That's why he's
bro.
back training. That's why Dana White been
It's
posting
not.
him.
It's not going to
It's-
happen, bro.
It's
That's not gonna
retarded.
happen.
Don't get me wrong, it's retarded.
Bro,
but
I
could
heard
definitely see it
Conor
happening.
McGregor just got knocked out of the club. What you think Ilya Topuria?
He didn't get knocked out at no
he
club.
did
He didn't
not.
get knocked out at
He
no
knocked
club.
someone
He
out
got
at the
knocked
club.
out. No, he got knocked
No,
out.
he knocked
no,
someone out at the club.
No,
He
bro.
knocked someone out. He didn't
No,
get
he
knocked
knocked
out.
someone
No,
out.
I
He
was
knocked
there.
someone
I
out.
was there. The truth.
No, you was
is-
not there.
The truth
Your ass
was,
on, man.
he got knocked out. What do you think he's gonna do? Listen, Ilya Topuria is a once in a generation fighter. The kind of athlete that redefines what is possible in MMA. He's knocked out Volkanovski. He's knocked out the uncrackable chin of Holloway. Not just beating, but he dominated them niggas. And what makes him different is like his mental. Y'all not understanding, bro. His mental. He think he is the man, but not only he think it, he shows he's the man. Ilya Topuria is the future of the UFC. He's not even the future. He like Conor McGregor said, he's not here to take over. He's not here to take part. He's here to take over. Ilya took part, took over, and is embodying what it means to be an ultimate fighting champion. He is the greatest of all time. He is the GOAT, Ilya Topuria. And I said, I'm so confident Ilya Topuria wins. I'll do whatever the top comment says on this video if he don't win. I don't care. I said it on TikTok. Apparently on TikTok, if the nigga don't win, I gotta get on live and go fuck a nigga, and I'll do it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Okay, then next
It's
story.
the first I'm hearing of this, bro.
Oh yeah.
Next story.
God forbid Ilya Topuria loses, I gotta get on live and fuck Jay.
Well then.
Big bubble butt ass nigga. Anyway,
Well then.
that was our
Well then.
UFC 317 picks and predictions. I say this all the time. Fuck it, bro. We all got access to the channel. If nigga, you might see some solo vids, you might see team vids, you might see duo vids. We gonna get them out. Shout out to Du Bronx. Shout out to Ilya Topuria. I hate that Du Bronx had to be one because he's such a good, positive guy. And his smell
Facts.
is just, he lights up the room. But lions don't live forever. And I'm just going to leave it at that. This was Octagon Outcast. And we're out. Peace.
Peace.